Ever wonder why some people seem to skyrocket to success while the majority of people don't? Do you want to be part of the 1%? It's a tantalizing thought, isn't it? The allure of standing out from the crowd, of walking a path less trodden, of achieving what seems impossible to most. Well, in this video, I'm going to reveal the secrets to getting ahead of 99% of people, starting today. You see, most people stumble on their journey to success because they are missing some crucial points. They try to fix these issues, but more often than not, they fail. They follow the crowd, thinking the same way, acting the same way, and then they wonder why they're not making any headway. But if I tell you that it's not your fault that you've been approaching success the wrong way, would you want to learn more? Suppose you're like most people, following the crowd and doing what you're told. The concept we're diving into is contrarian thinking. It's about going against the grain, challenging the status quo, and daring to think differently. The majority of us are programmed to follow the herd, to nod along with popular opinion. We're often afraid to question, to differ, to stand out. But herein lies the secret sauce to getting ahead of 99% of people. By daring to think contrarily, by embracing ideas that go against the norm or conventional wisdom, you set yourself apart. You begin to think for yourself, to carve your own path. It's not about being different for the sake of it, but about questioning, about seeking truth beyond the surface. If you're willing to challenge the norm, you're already on the path to becoming part of the 1%. Having a contrarian mindset is just part of the equation. You also need to be right. Think about it. Just going against the grain for the sake of it isn't going to cut it. You need to make sure that your contrarian ideas are actually correct. Now, this is where most people stumble. They latch onto a contrarian idea without fully understanding it or validating its legitimacy. So how do you ensure you're on the right track? It's all about critical thinking and thorough research. Don't just accept an idea because it's different. Scrutinize it, challenge it, and make sure it holds water. The benefits of this approach? Well, when you're armed with correct contrarian ideas, you're ahead of the game. You're not just following trends, you're setting them. You're not just reacting, you're acting. Remember, it's not just about being different, it's about being different and right. Suppose you have a brilliant contrarian idea. Now what? Execution. It's the difference between a dream and reality, between an idea and a successful venture. But here's the catch, mere execution isn't enough. You could wake up at dawn, follow a military-grade morning routine, and tick off every item on your to-do list. But if you're executing the wrong ideas, you're essentially running in circles. Now imagine you're not just executing, but executing the right contrarian ideas. Ideas that are not only unique, but also correct. This is where the magic happens. This is where you leap ahead of the crowd. It's not about being busy, it's about being effective. It's not about following the herd. It's about charting your own course. It's about identifying those unique, correct ideas and then relentlessly pursuing them. This is the key to extraordinary success. Execution is your vehicle to success. Without it, even the most brilliant ideas are just dreams. Don't just take my word for it, look at Steve Jobs and Warren Buffett. Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple, was known for his unconventional approach. He famously dropped out of college and traveled to India to seek spiritual enlightenment. Upon his return, he started Apple in his garage. His contrarian thinking led to the creation of groundbreaking products like the iPhone and the iPad, which redefined our relationship with technology. Warren Buffett, one of the world's wealthiest individuals, is another shining example of correct contrarian thinking. He ignored the Wall Street noise and stuck to his investment philosophy of buying undervalued companies and holding them for the long term. This approach, though deemed old-fashioned by some, has made him a billionaire many times over. In both cases, what sets Jobs and Buffett apart isn't just their contrarian ideas, but their ability to execute on them. They didn't just think differently, they acted differently. These icons didn't follow the crowd. They set their own path, and so can you. Before you set off on this journey, you should know that extreme success isn't all rainbows and butterflies. It's a tough road, often filled with skepticism and criticism from others. You see, when you're a contrarian, you're going against the grain, challenging the status quo. This can make you a target for doubt and even ridicule. Another downside is the risk of being incorrectly contrarian. Not all contrarian ideas are winners. You might have to face failure before you strike gold. But remember, it's through these failures that you learn and grow. And here's the kicker, success doesn't necessarily lead to happiness. We've seen countless examples of extremely successful individuals who, despite their achievements, are not content. The pressure to maintain success can be overwhelming, leading to stress and burnout. So, before you embark on this journey to extreme success, be prepared. Understand that there will be challenges, but these challenges are what make the journey worthwhile. Success is a double-edged sword. It's important to be aware of both sides. Before we wrap up, take a moment to think about what success means to you. We often measure success by the standards set by society, our peers, or our parents. But is this definition of success truly yours? Or is it a borrowed one? Here's a little secret. The most meaningful successes are those that align with your values, your dreams, your passions. It's not about chasing someone else's dream, but carving your own path. This might mean stepping off the beaten path, embracing the unknown, and perhaps even facing some skepticism. But remember, every step you take on this journey is a step towards a success that is more fulfilling, more rewarding, and more true to who you are. Reflect on your motivations. Ask yourself why you want to achieve extreme success. Is it out of passion? Or is it to prove something to someone else? Your definition of success is personal. Make sure it's one that leads to your happiness, not someone else's. So, are you ready to get ahead of 99% of people starting today? We've delved into the depths of contrarian thinking and how it's not enough to just be different, but to be different and right. We've underscored that success isn't just about execution, about ticking off to-do lists, but it's about executing the right ideas. We've looked into the lives of successful individuals like Steve Jobs and Warren Buffett, and found that their success wasn't a result of following conventional wisdom, but from challenging it. We've also touched upon the downsides of extreme success and urged you to reevaluate your definition of success. This isn't about quick fixes or instant gratification. It's about a mindset shift, about viewing the world through a different lens. It's about embarking on a journey of self-improvement, of constantly questioning and learning. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Remember, your journey to success starts today.